Wait, 14.1 gigabytes out of 15? How on a Google account? I'm gonna be real. I have no idea how that even happens. I'm gonna blame Google for that. It's not my fault. I have plenty of emails deleted. Thank you very much.
I don't delete my emails.
You don't delete your why?
I don't know how.
Oh, what do you mean you don't know how?
Like, I don't want to go through and click each and every one individually, and I don't know how to do, like, the select all thing.
There's a button.
Wait, what, really?
There's a button. Go to your email, right? Go to the Cosmic Concierge email,
I don't
right?
have the Cosmic Concierge email on my computer.
Well, we have to get that sorted out, but... all right. Is the audio capturing?
I don't know.
Do you want to hold on? Do you want to pause for just a second to make
Yes.
sure? Because there's no audio stream. All right, cut back to reality.
Yes. Oh yeah, and then you just like click the box.
So, you click the box, but then up here on.
Then you hit the.
You click that. Yes. Yeah. For those who can't see Claire's other computer screen right now, she's currently in her Gmail, just deleting random stuff. See that box like right up there, right? You click that, right?
Okay.
The one all. You can also select more, but if you click all,
but what if I want some of them?
Then you can scroll down and click the little box next to it. Claire, you're older than me by only like 11 months. This shouldn't be complicated.
I don't care enough.
You don't care enough?
I don't care enough.
Yeah, but then what if Google is going to be like, you have 14.1 gigabytes out of 15 used on your Google account? What are you going to do then?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is a real laissez-faire. Oh, I don't care. I don't give a hoot.
I am the laissez-faire.
You are the laissez-faire?
Yeah, I'm the government.
Well, pick one. Do you know what laissez-faire means?
It's a type of government, yeah.
It's laid back.
Yes, but there's like a type of laissez-faire capitalism is a type of government. And I'm that type of government, yeah.
It's more of an industry.
I guess, yeah. It's more like an economic practice, but
it's more of what
people. It has been used in like a financial way.
Again, she's just going through deleting so many different emails.
Yep.
Like, is this where you're gonna do the whole podcast? Because I know you probably have hundreds in there.
I don't know.
Everyone's all I don't know these days. But I thought laissez-faire capitalism was like a rich guy walking down the streets of New York, occasionally just like smiting a random peasant who works in the factories. But I guess
it might be that too.
Might be that too. Probably gonna have to research that one day. Like, we're recording.
Yes, we are.
You want to like introduce the podcast?
I guess. Yeah, you can do it.
Wait, because I do start off every week, huh?
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Cosmic Concierge Podcast, your one-stop shop for any and all Earth-related questions. I'm your host. Well, you can call me Hallis.
And I'm your host.
Okay.
Cool.
Hopefully this is working.
Yeah.
So for those who didn't hear that, I don't know if the microphone picked it up.
But I was just like slamming my hand on the keyboard.
Yeah, which on the keyboard of the computer currently recording, which turned off the recording. So
yeah. That's what Joe Biden says.
No, that's what I'm not Joe Biden. Would you dare accuse me of being Joe Biden?
Oh no, man.
What do you mean you don't know? I'm not Joe Biden.
That sounds like something Joe Biden would say.
I ain't Joe Biden. All right.
Why is the U.S. Department of Period trying to contact me?
The U.S. Department of Periods?
Yeah.
You're gonna get periods soon. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start bleeding a lot. I'm sorry, but we were talking about Joe Biden.
Yeah, you're not Joe Biden.
I am not Joe Biden. All right. He was a fine president.
You're stuttering like him.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I am not. What was it called? Dark Brandon?
Yeah.
Is that the nick?
Dark Brandon.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell the Brandon meme is about.
Okay, so basically, the best way I can describe it is Trump and Biden. Imagine your school cafeteria is doing a vote on what beverage will be the one they serve. They're only serving one beverage: milk or boiled cat piss.
Okay.
So all the Trump supporters, they're the cat piss in this situation. And I don't like milk. But I'm going to vote for him anyway. Now, these people, they're mad that we are saying we are voting for milk even though we don't actually like milk. They can't comprehend the fact that we're choosing milk, and if we were voting for milk, we're obviously a super fan, and therefore we're going to get offended. But they also don't want to be explicitly mean for some reason. So instead of saying, I hate milk, they say, I like Mike.
Okay.
So instead of fuck off Biden, it's let's go Brandon.
Who the fuck is Brandon?
It's like, because it sounds like Biden.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly. And then Dark Brandon came from the more left-leaning side of YouTube, who would just like make parody supervillain edits of Biden and say it's him letting Brandon out.
Fuck yeah.
It's him letting Brandon out.
Oh yeah, they let Dark Brandon out today. That's honestly metal as hell. I want. Is there? This probably doesn't exist, but I want Joe Biden to walk on stage for like one of his final speeches, just like a full metal band going on.
But he's got like tethers attached to him, and like he floats up.
He probably floats. You have the what was the one artist where they emerge from the stage and it like shoots them up, and tosses them 10 feet in the air. As it shoots them 40 miles an hour.
Just like I can't say that. I can't say that.
Well, remember, we're not in America, so you're allowed to say that. The government can't hear.
Wouldn't it be funny if we shot by?
No.
Because you said, let's shoot Biden out of the stage.
Yeah, let's just like zip him up at 40 miles an hour and have him go 10 feet in the air. I'm not saying. I do not encourage.
40 miles an hour?
Yeah, I don't remember the artist's name, but
that's like, way too fast.
That is way too fast, but like
15 maybe.
I don't know. It went really fast, and the artist like I'm trying to remember their name, but I'm blanking on it. But like they shot up in the air, and then in the stage thing, and they just they almost fell out of the crate they were in. It was a very dangerous little stunt to just enter the scene.
So yeah, I say we do that with Biden.
I fully agree.
Actually, you know that trick they do in Madagascar 3: Escape from Europe, where they put the witty zebra voiced by Chris Rock in a cannon. We should do that.
No, I haven't seen it. Was it Madagascar 3? Was it Escape to Europe? I thought it was.
It was Escape from.
Escape from. They weren't in Europe, were they?
No, they went to Europe, and then some angry Russian lady tried to shoot them, and that's the entire plot.
that's
is
the
that
plot
an angry Russian lady
3?
wants to shoot them, and they go to a circus because you can't shoot someone if they work for the circus.
Is that? I don't think that's the rule.
I think so.
Who am I to argue? I
mean, I guess it isn't the rule because that's how the Amazing Graysons died.
Yeah, shit. So.
I mean, they were shot, and they were working in a circus, so.
I guess it only works like half the time.
Yeah.
Roll like a die, and if it lands on a 6, ooh, that's legal. We can shoot you in the head today.
Actually, they actually weren't shot. It was the trapeze and like the ropes they were on that got shot, causing it to snap.
So it's like a loophole then.
It is.
You gotta sneak around the system.
Just like how the same mob, the day before they killed, I'm not making up, this is DC canon, the day before the Graysons were killed, they had another show, aka someone died the previous day and they still had a show the next one. But that dude died because his brakes were cut. He was like the motorcyclist. Mm-hmm. And his brakes were cut. And they didn't cancel the show.
They just kept going?
Yeah.
That's normal circus behavior, if you ask me.
So actually there's two superheroes in DC who came from that circus accident. Nightwing, because his parents were the Amazing Graysons. Yep. And then Deadman, who was the motorcyclist.
Oh, shit. So... Hey, if you're working for a circus, there's a small chance you'll become a superhero.
There's a pretty. You got a 2 in like. There's like
2 in 10 million or something.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's not 0.
It's not 0.
It's not 0.
Well, let's do some math.
Oh God, this is not a good start to the podcast doing math. Also, this entire time, Claire's still been emptying out her email.
I have.
All you've done this podcast is talk about DC Comics, clear your email, and accidentally turn off the recording.
Whoops.
Whoops. All right. So, are we just assuming there's 10 million? Let's actually Google how many circus performers have there been.
Yeah. How many circus performers are there?
How many circus performers are there?
I'm not going to say illegal because I assume most of them are illegal. How many circus performers die each year?
Let's see here. Oh, it's an AI result. Scroll down.
Yeah.
Remember, if it's given by an AI, it is probably made by a Redditor.
List of circus accidents.
Oh shit.
All right.
Marcetti the lion tamer. I wonder what happened to him.
The St. Louis trapeze accident, which this is literally when the Laissez-Fred and Billy Madison got shot.
Oh fuck.
Actually, the rope snapped.
So far no one's been shot at the circus.
No one's been shot.
If you're worried about being
this
shot,
dude got attacked by a lion. because he was a lion tamer.
Yeah, who could have seen that coming? It's like old lady scorpion shoes.
The Wallace brothers had a train disaster. Oh shit! They just like this really has nothing to do with.
They just
they were driving their car and they got stuck in front of a train, and it cut like basically there was a train accident and it just killed the circus which was being traveled on the train.
It was a circus being run by, like, driven around in a car.
Yeah, no, basically the circus, because it's 1903, so they would be they were getting around by train. Like they had like a few train cars, and that's how they traveled. And just the train derailed, and that counts as a circus. That's not a circus disaster. That's just a train wreck.
That's a train wreck that happened to kill a circus.
That's not wacky.
That's not wacky. It's not like, NASA accidentally killing a fictional character. You know? Which they almost killed Big Bird.
Yes. Otto Klein he jumped over a horse. Like his entire thing was that he'd jump over horses, and don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't jump over a horse, because basically what happens is it says his foot got stuck on like one of the saddle reins, so he basically fell. So he was like dangling over, and then the horse just smashed his skull.
Oh.
Yeah. Red Eldridge and Mary the Elephant. I wonder what this is.
I can only imagine.
Sparks World's famous show, Walter the Red Eldridge was tasked with riding an elephant, Mary, to a big pond where she could drink. When Mary reached a watermelon rind, Eldridge smacked her with a hooked whip. In reaction, Mary curled her trunk and just grabbed him by the neck and slammed him down.
Hey, should we be talking about this? Should this be today's episode of discussion on the podcast?
Why not? Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. Fucking Mary had all the right. She went to go eat a watermelon because she was at like a lake, so like she was gonna drink. I assume she was gonna eat, and she just started beating her with a hooked whip. Yeah, that dude deserved to fucking die. No, good for him. Good for fucking yeah. Oh. Well, then this is another disaster that's not like an actual circus incident. It's just a tent caught fire. Like that's just sad. It says over 60 animals were killed. That's real. Another train wreck. There's another fucking train wreck.
How many circuses died by train? Also, we never answered the question: how many circus performers are there?
How many? My idea was I was just gonna go. Oh, this is way easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, ignoring all the fires and train wrecks.
Okay.
So that's the there's 15 individual incidents. Yet again, like a solid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them were train wrecks and/or fires with a lot more casualties. So yeah.
So if you work in a circus, don't.
Yeah, don't work in the circus.
Don't work in the circus.
Actually, there is a circus I like. I don't remember the name of it, but their entire thing is that they are a cruelty-free circus. Like they have no animals, and it's just like people doing whack shit.
People doing messed up little wacky things.
Basically, like they had this giant figure 8 cage. Okay, and that was like full of trapdoors, and then they just like put 2 guys in it, and for like 15 minutes, 2 guys just ran around in it, and then like they were handed like big wheels, and like this giant figure 8 that was suspended 40 feet in the air, and it was spinning, and they were just like crawling around it. It was crazy.
Oh shit! We're gonna have to check that out. Is it?
No, So they go to Schaumburg every year, and I've gone the past 2 years. It's a great show.
If you remember the name, I don't know, put that in the episode description.
Yeah, we'll put it in the episode. I'll
put it in the episode description.
I'm not gonna fucking touch that shit. Yeah. Shake your fist at me.
I'm shaking my fist in indignant anger, even though I signed up for this. Like.
Yeah, and I just hate you guys.
Wow.
I hate you guys.
Can't believe this. You heard it here first, folks. Claire hates y'all.
Yeah, I hate you all.
The real Hunter Hancock of this podcast, if you ask me. I am the Wendigo.
Yes, you are. You're gooning.
No. we have already done this bit like 3 times.
Oh, I know. But we're bringing it back.
We're not bringing back gooning. Stop trying to goon. I know it's... What? What'd you just call?
Liberal.
You just called me a liberal?
Yeah, I just called you a fucking liberal.
Didn't you just explain to me the Joe Biden, like, whole shebang?
Yeah, I did.
The Dark Brandon, whatnot?
Yeah, Dark Brandon.
So, I didn't know. I feel like you're more liberal than me in this case, and therefore I get to call you a liberal, alright?
I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Liberal.
Shut up.
Hey, how are we going to record the podcast? If
Just do it.
How are we going to record from being told to shut up? Transmitting thoughts straight into the listener's mind.
Hold on, you keep doing that.
Alright, so Claire just walked upstairs. We're gonna do something wacky. We're gonna go through emails. We're gonna what do we do? Balls. Welcome to the solo cast. So currently on our computer. She's gonna have no idea. She's gonna have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. I just searched up how to eat ass into her search bar. So when she comes back, she's gonna find a funny little surprise. I really hope she comes back soon because I'm not gonna cut any of this. I'm leaving this all in. All right, we're recording on currently a new software that hopefully, and a new microphone. Hopefully, any of this is good and actually being captured. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be so mad. If none of I'm quitting the podcast. I'm killing someone. I'm going silly. All right, I'm gonna let the intrusive thoughts and the voices win. All right, that's all I'm saying. I believe, hopefully, she's coming back. So, what the fuck? What the shit? No way. No way.
I've never played this before in my life. I don't know how this works.
I played trumpet before, but it got no good chops. I wish Caleb were here. He'd straight be ripping solo right now.
I don't know how to play this. I asked for it for a bit, and my brother gave it to me. I don't know how it works.
Hold on, mind send that down so I could just take a photo, or like right here, so I could just take a photo of this setup and then post it to the Instagram.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I will say, when I was going upstairs to get the trumpet, what the hell?
Yeah.
You didn't even put me in incog.
And? I mean, what were you searching up there?
Now my agent's gonna know.
Your agents? Your FBI agent? They still know.
No, my talent agent.
Your talent agent?
Yeah, he checks my Google history.
That seems awfully suspicious, if you ask me.
What are you talking about?
Why do they need to know that?
I don't know. Maybe because they want to know what movies I'm watching, so they know what to tell me I can do.
I don't think that's how that works. I think you send them videos of yourself acting, and
I do, and then they're just like, "What do you want to do? What do you even want to perform?"
I think that you're supposed to like tell them. I think.
Yeah, and then they also spy on me so they can be more thorough.
I think it is an FBI agent that you're sending all this to. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
I don't know.
What do you know?
Well, I know that I know nothing.
Do you think?
Keep Descartes out of here. He sucks.
How does he suck? What do you mean?
So Descartes, to prove that this is a true story. So to prove that humans have the purest soul, he wanted to show that he can do things and not feel bad about them. So he walked over and kicked a dog.
What?
Yep. Look it up. Descartes' dog kicker.
All right, hold on. I was gonna just silently send you a video, but now I'm gonna. What do you mean he kicked a dog?
He just kicked a dog.
Just because he could?
Yep.
This is some Joker level shit. Like, I kicked a puppy.
Oh shit! Speaking of Joker, so when I went upstairs to grab the trumpet, I didn't actually see the full interview. But it was just like Joaquin Phoenix, the text said Joaquin Phoenix on Joker Folie à Deux, and all I heard him say was, "I'm done. I'm tired of this. I just wanted to be over." And I don't know the context behind it at all. But that's hilarious, and I need to know.
Oh shit! Well, he did kick a puppy. Like
Descartes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just did that.
Yeah.
So fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, fuck Descartes. He also was just like super racist because he believed that only white, wealthy European people European males had clean souls.
So, you all know what we think of that.
Bad.
We don't do that.
We don't do that anymore.
We hate humans. Wait, can we say that?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, we can't say that.
We can't fucking say that.
No.
Damn it. Is that our transition music?
Yeah, basically. Question time.
Oh, hey, you never introduced yourself.
What? Oh, yeah, I'm Claire, I guess.
Yeah, you,
Here, wait.
This is...
See, I'm used to trombones, which have a far larger embouchure.
Yeah.
This is stupid. Why is it so small?
Why is it so small? I played 1 year of trumpet, and then the music teacher bullied me, so I left. This is not good podcasting. I'm gonna
the trumpet, a little bit of Hanukkah in my life.
This is the worst This is worse than the NyQuil episode.
The trumpet.
No, I'm throwing you out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the box, welcome on the drive.
Oh, so I don't know how well it's gonna pick up an audio, but I wanted to send you this.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I am. That's actually some pretty solid evidence.
Fuck Descartes.
Fuck Descartes. So you said question time?
Yeah, question time.
All right. Why don't we have the intro be?
I'm so glad I edited this shit.
I'm so. Hey, what if I just release all this unedited?
Do it.
What if no editing this week? What
No
if I upload
editing.
it tonight after D&D? Just
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Set.
Do it, fucker. Bring me the gun. I'll fucking do it for you.
Okay, now here's the thing: is that we gotta be very careful from here on out. Right?
Why?
Well, you know, just
Oh my gosh, Hals, you just edited out you saying a slur.
No.
You just said a slur.
No, I did not say a slur that I'm not allowed to say. I sue with me.
Yeah, you just edited out you saying you just did it again.
No.
I'm literally seeing you in live time editing the podcast. Like the fucking Wallace and Gromit.
Hey, you don't listen to this. You don't listen. You have no way of knowing what's actually in the podcast.
I don't know.
Because you don't listen to the podcast and you don't edit it.
Nope.
So I could edit this to be whatever I want. Podcast is in my domain, you see.
Yeah. That's a pretty weak domain expansion.
So we're gonna talk about questions, or?
Yeah, we're gonna do questions now.
All right. All right. So it's also been a hot minute since the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we've been I've been sick, and then we haven't been able to do stuff, and it's just been a whole clusterfuck of
Yeah,
recording.
because Walmart, they suck, and I have to wake up at 5 in the morning, so we can't do midnight recordings anymore for a while.
Yeah. So if it sounds like we have a lot more energy and are awake and are yelling more often,
That's why.
and are playing the trumpet, we could not get
Oh,
away.
no, we can just be loud now.
Yeah, we can be loud now. You listen to trumpet privileges.
The trumpet! A little bit of Monica.
Alright, you get this back if you've been well behaved, alright?
Alright.
So, let's see here. I have a question from the email. Let's taking a crack at it.
Yeah, do you want to start with the email or start with the Discord?
I'll start with the email question here.
Alright.
From Worcester Toffles. I heard the humans like talking about the lost city of Atlantis. How did they lose an entire city? Are they stupid?
First off, that's a very bigoted claim. We're not racist anymore.
We don't do this anymore.
We don't do that anymore.
Claire's holding a foam wrench and
It's not foam, actually. It's
Ow! Don't do that.
yeah. I wonder if that picked up on the mic.
Just
The fucking
it's not foam. It's just
yeah. It's just plastic.
I really hope the concussive force of a plastic wrench hitting my. That was not as loud as I hoped.
That
it
was
would.
not as
I was
loud.
really hoping it'd be like a funny. I'm gonna add a funny crash sound effect in
Yes.
post. I'm gonna boost it like 10 times, and
Oh, yeah.
so it's just another jump scare.
All right.
Atlantis. For I'm very bigoted. We don't do that.
They're not stupid.
They're not stupid.
They're not stupid. They're just
Forgetful. They just lose track of things sometimes.
They're just forgetful.
And can you blame them? All right, look, you lose your car keys, you lose your son. Like, this is normal stuff.
Well, actually, it was humans just being racist.
Oh?
Yeah, they say it's lost.
Are they just ignoring it?
It's more like they just like kind of pushed them away. They thought it would be a really funny prank if they just like got a bunch of big ol' shovels and they just like kind of dug around Atlantis and waited for a big ol' breeze to come and knock it over. And if they didn't know that it would fall into the ocean, it was a real kind of like dramatic incident, some real dramatic irony. You know, it would be a revenge story if it was like in a horror movie, but all it did on Earth is give us Lake Michigan.
Oh, so hold on. First of all, you're saying it's in Lake Michigan?
Yeah.
Right, but secondly, you're saying that it was an accident?
Yeah, they didn't mean to knock it over, but...
So, did they ever make an apology video for that?
No, not at all.
So
that's why they say it's lost, because they're all just going to pretend that it's not here anymore.
The guy that everyone goes, alright, it's going to be a big secret. No one tell anyone. We're going to pretend like these guys aren't here. It's going to be a big prank.
Yeah.
So...
You know, some real trick-or-treat level stuff.
Trick-or-treat level bullshit?
Yeah.
Damn. So
that's why there's ghosts.
And that's why there's ghosts.
Yeah.
So if you ever are chilling down on Earth and you see a funny little semi-transparent fella, don't worry.
They're from the ocean.
They're from the ocean.
They're from the ocean of Lake Michigan.
From the ocean of Lake
the seventh sea.
The seventh sea?
Yeah, hold on. The seven seas are Atlantic, Pacific, the Chocolate River, the Amazon Fulfillment Center, Lake Michigan, Chicago, Berkeley, the Wall of China, and Melbourne, Australia.
Hey, that's 11, you motherfucker.
Look at me. You think I give a rat's ass? You think I give a rat's ass about how the ocean was made?
You better not be giving me rat's asses. They don't taste good, okay?
Yeah, but you don't even have a stomach.
Okay, you don't gotta say hurtful things.
You can't eat.
Look, I know people who've eaten rat's asses, alright?
I don't.
Lucky. They won't leave me alone.
Did you try giving them more rat's asses?
I keep giving. They won't go away.
Have you tried stopping giving them rat's asses?
I tried that too. They brought pitchforks.
Damn.
I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure you noticed, but I got paid for doing the podcast.
What?
Yeah, I got paid.
What do you mean you got paid?
Like, I got a check.
How much money?
It was like a solid $1.50.
From who?
I don't know, but it was just like in a jack-o'-lantern.
So it was a check inside of a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
That was $1.50. Did it just appear on your front doorstep?
Yeah.
Was it addressed to both of us or
Nope.
just you?
No, it said to the machines.
First of all, motherfucker. Hold on.
What?
Hey, slime being, robot.
Yeah.
Which one of us do you think qualifies as the machines?
Yeah, but it went to my house.
It went to your house?
Yeah.
I don't think it knows where I live, so...
L? Look, I spent it all.
On what?
Well, you see, I took that 150 to Vegas, and I came back with 10 million. But then I immediately was like, okay, I'm already at 10 million. I'm on a hot streak. Why don't we go 100 million? And I lost it all.
You said, let's go gambling and lost it all?
Yeah.
L.
Yeah, but I won big.
You won big, and then you didn't go home for some fucking reason.
No, not at all.
You went big and you went home.
I didn't go home. I went big and I didn't go home.
You went big and you said, who needs it? And then you went home after you lost it all.
Yeah.
Also, I was about to go grab the trumpet, but I was like, hold on, you have germs. So
No, I don't.
You got cooties. All right,
You can
I'm sorry.
clean it.
I don't want to get up and clean a trumpet just so I can play it for one bit. All right.
You should play it.
Is it on?
Yeah, okay.
So, first time I played it, well, technically I played a trumpet briefly, but first time I've played it since 6th grade. I'm a senior in high school now.
It really does sound like you're in middle school.
Alright. That's enough. That's enough of that. We've done the trumpet bit.
Yes.
For now.
The trumpet.
What's that mean? You keep saying
the trumpet.
What does that mean? Please, I need to...
We were talking about this earlier, so I'm just going to do it anyway. And if we do get sued, it's your fault, because apparently you got the money.
What? I haven't gotten the money. You just said you did. You somehow made $10 million off of $1.50, alright?
Yeah.
Also, I see our analytics. We are not worth $1.50, alright? Although, if we ever do get big enough to have sponsors, ad break, What are you pulling up? What devious bullshit?
This is where the trumpet's from. Not this.
That's an advertisement.
Yeah, this is an advertisement.
Cover your ears, audience.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5.
What is this?
It's Mambo number 5.
Oh shit!
I'll sing over it so we don't get copyrighted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the house, come on, let's ride to the liquor store. Around No. Hold on, we're at the part. Sandra, and Rita, and as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. Just like a sport. What is this music video?
I don't know.
The trumpet. See, because he says the trumpet. See, we're gonna go back.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip you in half. I'm gonna start beating you to death.
Did you hear it?
I heard the first time.
And then, like, later on in the song, he just continues to yell, "The trumpet!"
Okay. Did you empty out your... Okay.
Oh, no, not at all. I have over 3,000.
Oh, my God. Well, don't stop, I guess.
I'm not. I am stopping.
All right. Richie. The trumpet? Why?
The trumpet!
I think you've made your point very
A
clear.
little bit of Monica in my life. There's a really good episode of Dungeons and Daddies where they fight Lou Bega.
Oh, no, let's not get into Dungeons and Daddies. You'll never
so
stop.
good.
It's so good. But
You haven't even listened to it.
I listen to a few things here and there, but I'm so behind. I'm so behind. I'm not.
You don't even know who Gartok is. He's in the 3rd episode.
Yeah. So, next question?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just to get away from my public shaming.
Yep.
Hey, chat, sign off if you listen to Dungeons and Daddies.
Sign off if you got a humiliation cake. You want me to publicly shame you.
What?
You heard me.
You kind of stuttered. I really did.
Pay me $5 and I'll publicly shame you.
I get that for free, so...
Sound off if you got a humiliation cake and you want me to, if you want to give me money to make you feel bad.
Hey, notice how I'm over here. I'm backing away.
Yeah, you're not my target demographic.
Alright, I'm getting the trumpet again. It's like a addiction, you know?
I know, it's so much fun.
It's so... You brought the devil down here, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, if I grabbed my trombone, I'd actually be able to play some stuff.
When's the last time you played it?
I think like a few months ago.
Really?
I just do it for fun.
Okay. Because did you do it in middle school?
I did it in high school.
Oh, alright. Because I was gonna say...
Hot cross bun.
I have no idea how to play that. I was like, I can wing it, but like, no. There are many
I don't
things-
even know what the buttons mean.
Each valve depends on like what note you're trying to play. So it's like I think it's C, E, D, A, B, and then you just have to make your lips tighter in order to roll or get higher notes, I guess, or looser. I hope that doesn't get taken out of context.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, next question. It was the trumpet.
you know, I'm like 2 inches away from just leaping across the table like Foxy from FNAF 2 and just...
Well, I'll throw something at you.
You'll throw some... Hey, do you see the distance between us right now? You're gonna throw the golf ball. You're gonna throw the golf ball at me.
Yep.
How dare you?
Yeah, well, you're gonna Five Nights Freddy me.
I was gonna give you a big old munch on your head. All right.
You're gonna Five Nights Freddy me.
I'm gonna Five Nights Freddy you.
Yeah.
Is that your professional synopsis?
Yep.
Shit. I was gonna find out for
Yeah. You're in a FNAF bear.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Freddy 5 booze.
5.
Yeah, Freddy 5 booby.
Shit. Guess it's official.
Yeah. It's a Matt Pat
It's a
titty
Matt.
booty.
Matt Pat is dead. He is dead and 6 feet under. I put him in the grave. All right, we don't talk about him anymore.
You put him in the grave?
I killed him. I got mad. Okay.
Why'd you get mad?
He stepped on my gum. All right. I had a packet of gum. He grabbed it anyway. Hey, how's this for a theory? He threw it on the ground and stomped on it.
Did you not just pick it up?
No, I had his shoe prints all over it.
But it was in the package?
He took it out of the package beforehand. He said, how's this for a theory? Unwrapped it, threw the little paper at me, set it on the ground nice and gingerly, gave it a little pat, and then...
You gave it a Matt Pat?
He gave it a Matt Pat, indeed.
Yeah.
So-
Matt Trick Patthew.
Matrick... Hey, don't say that. We don't talk about him either, alright? Matthew.
Is this the Krusty Krab? See, it's fun.
It's a dangerous bit because we run the risk of getting too silly with it.
We run the risk of only playing the trumpet and becoming a jazz podcast. We run the risk of stopping Cosmic Concierge and just playing jazz music.
We run the risk of going from Cosmic Concierge to the two fucking idiots who can't play trumpet jazz hour. Like,
yeah. Honestly, show Mr. Schoenbach that.
Don't show Mr. Schoenbach that.
Can we even say his name?
I don't. Can we say? Here's a Wikipedia.
Yeah, he has an IMDb.
IMDb.
It's an IMDb, yeah.
Should we be pointing people? Because I feel like this is very revealing personal information.
I could make a bit right now, but I'm not going to.
Please. I can cut it.
You can cut it. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, don't go to. Hold on.
If you say my full legal address,
No,
I'm
I'm not.
so pissed because that's a running bit in our D&D things where we just dox each other.
Yeah, don't go to Mr. Schoenbach's place of employment, in which founded in 1867.
What the fuck?
The school was founded in 1867.
1867?
What the hell?
Huh? I didn't know, like, was that old?
Yeah.
I thought it was, like, the 90s. Or not, like, the 1900s.
Anyways, yeah, don't go to, can you read the coordinates?
No. This is all getting cut anyway. I can't. Welcome to the part of the podcast you can't hear. Actually, if you think you hear this part of the podcast right now, you're crazy.
Oh man, so this won't even go on when we have an uncharismatic edition?
This might go on I might bleep it, but this will probably. Actually, I don't think I'll just bleep it, and then when uncharismatic comes out, I'll put it all back in. Maybe.
You are going to. I mean, the school is public place.
It's a public knowledge, but also, does everyone need to know that we live like in this area? Because ostensibly, that's where.
Yeah, if you go there, you'll be like 10 minutes away from my house.
You can't.
You see, if you actually just like, if you
don't keep talking. Don't keep talking. Because I live down the road from here.
Yeah, no. So if you go from my house and you just kind of like, you take a. So depending on how you're facing, if you take a right and then a left and then another right, you can get to House's house pretty fast.
Hey, welcome to. You can't hear this. This is not a real part of the podcast. You're not actually listening to the Cosmic Concierge podcast right now.
What's the next question?
I've had that pulled up for at least 10 minutes now. I have a timer, which, by the way, I set it for an hour. We're already only have 27 minutes left. So,
all right.
I started the timer like 5 minutes in, so we are blazing by this surprisingly.
Hell yeah.
We've answered one question.
We've answered one question.
Hey, better than some episodes, I think. Probably not, but this one is actually specifically for you, from Faye. I heard you finally got a goth robo-girlfriend on your own. What was the process like? Can I get one mailed or trebuchet over? Are they worth the money? Thanks. So yeah, this is a very interesting question that I'm sure many people would like to know.
So basically, she just kind of like appeared in my house and it was like really pretty, and we just like kind of talked about Spider-Man for a while, and that's basically what happened. Yeah.
You know, I'd say I'm surprised, but my stories were, so you know. Yeah.
We just kind of like talked about Spider-Man, and then the friend who introduced me to her, I was like, asking for a friend, is she single? And now we're dating. So yeah.
So you heard that here first, folks. If you want to get a robo goth girlfriend, right? Talk about Spider-Man. You're going to
talk about Spider-Man.
You're going to play Peter Parker.
Actually, we're not. We didn't talk about the real Spider-Man. We talked about our Spider-Sonas.
You don't want to talk about fake Spider-Man.
Yeah, talk about fake Spider-Man.
You want to talk about Spider-Man, but he's from like the silly dimensions, all right? So, I'm writing all this down for a friend. So, Spider-Man, and then they just sort of showed up in your house.
Yeah.
So they don't get mailed or trebuchet over?
No.
Damn it.
Basically, just like you gotta know someone who's gonna. Don't step on my feet.
My apologies.
Don't do that.
I have long gangrenous legs.
You have gangrene?
No.
Yeah, Hal says, guys, send me money so that Hal's can sell me money so that we can give Hal's gangrene medicine. I promise I won't go gambling with it.
You're gonna go gambling with the money.
I'm not gonna go I'm gonna do it to buy you medicine.
You're gonna go gambling with the money. Every time you say you're gonna buy me medicine, you go gambling with the money.
And then I use my winnings to buy You medicine.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, because I haven't won anything.
You won 10 million last time.
Yeah, and then I tried winning 100 million and I lost it all.
I have long and normal legs, okay? And they just happen to keep running into Claire's who are under the table, alright? It's not my fault I'm 7'12", alright? So
Yeah.
They built me wrong.
Cry about it.
I will. This isn't the one idea we had for the therapy podcast,
I
alright?
mean, that would be fun.
That would be fun. Next up, hey, sound off if you want next episode to, what do we call it?
I don't remember.
Is it it's my full name. Do I want it to be my full name?
Do you want it to be your full name?
Fuck it. Most people listen to this already know my last name. The Hallis Nedro Schizophrenia Hour. Sound off if you want that next episode.
And I actually just won't say anything because I'm not able to.
I mean, you can play the therapist, right?
Yeah.
You can get into that. We are taking the Will Wood, Chris Dunn allegations, not lying down, I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Or is it lying down? Because we're just fulfilling the stereotypes even harder.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think literally the only way in which we're not similar to our counterparts is that, like, oh, I have a music account now.
Yeah.
Where I upload music. I literally just made it today, the day of recording. Or made it a while ago. And we got...
Jenga!
That was my wife. What did you do? She fell apart like Legos. What did you do?
You are what you eat.
What does that mean?
Oh, well, let me explain.
No, I don't. No. I don't want another stupid explanation about what. No, please, I beg of you.
Yeah, You Are What You Eat. It's a Netflix documentary called The Twin Experiment. 2 stars. I agree with other reviewers.
Oh shit, 2 stars?
2 stars. I agree with other reviewers who wrote about the program's biases and skews towards political environmental activists and vegan manufacturers. Here are a few things I noted. No baseline for standard blood panel numbers were provided along the blood pressure, etc. Before the put that trumpet down. Before and after the study, so viewers could perform an actual before and after comparison with familiar data. Very small sample of participants. No mention of any participants smoking or drinking. Since when was switching to a vegan diet increasing libido? Cherry-picked data designs to prove vegan is better than the option of meat and seafood. Only participant. This is actually kind of interesting.
Is this podcast material?
I don't know, but basically this whole... You Are What You Eat is a documentary about why veganism is good. And it's actively using like twins to like one twin is vegan, the other one isn't, and so it's very complicated in that where a lot of people are like yeah.
So this is like a genuinely just like interesting thing where a lot of people are like, this is biased and bad data.
But You Are What You Eat is a way of saying that your eating habits reflect your health, and eating good is important.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop jacking the trumpet off.
I will jack the trumpet off if I so please, goddammit.
Nah.
I was about to say it's well lubricated, but
It's not.
It's really not. It's only this valve that goes out. This one's supposed to also go out, but it is not.
Yeah, because Seth hasn't touched it for a while, and this is my first time touching it.
Probably since middle school. So.
Yeah.
Well, next question?
Yeah, what is the next question?
Oh, another one from Worcester Toffles. Let's see here. Hello. Personally, I think skin is absolutely disgusting. Specifically, human skin.
God damn it! So let's hear him out.
That's it.
Oh.
They just think it's disgusting. Now, this has been a long-running debate with this person, right?
Human skin is overpowered.
It's OP. I agree, especially sweat. Like, who? Oh, so you could just run infinitely?
Yeah.
You could just. What? Huh? You infinite, infinite. Like you keep going. Bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's
So
OP.
yeah. So sure, it's like kind of gross, I guess, if like you look at it like that. But it's so powerful. So it's really much so like trading looks for practicality.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hold on. Just hypothetically speaking, let's say I had like 7 pounds of like human skin laying around. What could I possibly do with all that?
You could build a mask.
I have. That's way like how big of a mask are we talking? Are we talking the mask?
No, you just like a mask.
Okay, a mask.
Yeah.
What do I do with the rest of it? Because that mask is gonna fit me, but then I'm gonna have so much left over.
I don't know. You can make more masks.
Just become a mask salesman.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, people
A
are like, what?
mask of someone else's face.
Hey,
Would you buy that?
Remember when we were talking about when Lemon Demon would
You just said
Trumpet.
he won't sue us.
He won't. He might sue us if we poorly sing his songs, right? Especially one of the best songs from Nature Tapes.
I'll wear it at my house, and I'll go bowling.
And you'll be gay. Layer it on the person at the fucking parade.
Lemonade.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Anyway,
Next question.
yeah. Are there any more email questions?
Nope.
Cool. How many? Okay, yeah. So, human infrastructure scares me. Why do they decide to build into the atmosphere instead of safely underground? And I'll put it like this: because underground isn't safe.
No. That's where Bill Cosby is.
Yeah, yeah.
Haven't you heard?
Yeah.
He lives underground. They had to go up because of him.
Yeah, the reason he went blind and was like, I can use echolocation like the Mole Man, and now he's the king of the Mole Man.
Bill Cosby became king of
The Mole Man.
and now it's safe
He
to be
slayed
underground.
Ravnar, Ravnar the Mole King, and now he's the king of the Mole Man.
So if you ever go underground, be so fucking careful.
Don't eat pudding.
Don't
or eat pudding
don't eat
or
pudding.
Jello or drink any beverages.
Watch your drinks.
Watch your drink.
Watch your drink.
Put a towel, put a napkin over your cup every time you go to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, just take the drink into the bathroom at that rate.
Ask the bartender. Become friend. Be nice to your bartenders.
Unless it's Bill Cosby.
Yeah, unless you're fucking Bill Cosby bartender.
And if you don't know who Bill Cosby is, you're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out if you go underground.
So
Just don't
Be
do
safe,
that.
Don't go underground.
Yeah, and the Mole Men really like him for some reason, which is a very, very scary thing.
That really says a lot about that.
It says a lot about mole society.
We don't do that anymore.
No, I'm not fucking saying that's a wrong view. That's a bad view. I'm looking at their culture. I don't have a problem with their culture as a whole, but that's an objectively wrong view.
We're not racist, but that culture kind of wrong sometimes. Right?
Yeah,
The whole Bill
it's not
Cosby
because it's the culture. It's just like they have a incorrect belief.
thing. we're not wrong. They're just incorrect on a societal level.
Yeah, yes.
We don't do that.
You make me sound like a bad person.
Like, I'm not disagreeing that it's wrong to befriend and king Bill Cosby, but you gotta understand that you can't just say, "Oh, this society is wrong." Like, I think
But they are. That is a bad take.
That's a bad thing.
Are you saying people who support Bill Cosby are good?
No. I'm saying, as a rule, you should just say, "Oh, the society is wrong," because out of context, that's a very bad thing. We could get in a lot of trouble for saying that.
Yeah, I guess.
But Bill Cosby can go to hell.
Yeah, he can. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what he's doing. That's why he's underground. He's digging a hole.
Yeah, he's trying to get there.
He's trying to get there.
He's like, I know they got all the good people down there. I hated saying that. I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Next question.
Next question.
Is Earth made of cheese? This asker hears it is.
God, I fucking wish.
I wish.
It's made of mole people and Bill Cosby, apparently.
Yeah.
So
the moon is made of. People get confused. The moon is made of cheese.
The moon is made of cheese.
is the neighbor.
Yeah.
Basically, Earth's tool shed is made of cheese.
Can we be calling the moon the Earth's tool shed?
It lives in its backyard.
Is that like
It lives in its
derogatory?
backyard and it doesn't do anything.
Okay, but so does my ex-wife. But
She lives in your backyard?
she won't fucking go away. Please send help.
I don't know, but
Please.
basically, yeah. Humans, they just kind of put stuff on Earth. They just kind of take it, and they.
It's like a garbage can for them. Really.
Yeah. And what do you do with your tool shed? You just put junk in there.
I put my ex-wife in there personally. But...
So you just put her in the tool shed.
Well, I said, hey, get out of here. I'm keeping the kids. And then she just sort of crawls into the tool shed on all fours while hissing a terrible hiss. So.
Do you know any lawyers?
No. I wish I did.
I talked to one of them.
Yeah, but they scare me. All right.
Yeah, because you're a fucking coward.
I'm not a coward. They always wear those funny little suits and ties, and there's one named Jimmy who keeps walking up to me going, hey, my brother Chuck, all right, you can trust me on this one. All right, and I keep going, leave. How did you get in here?
I defecated in the sunroof.
You keep saying that.
He got through the sunroof by defecating in it, and he lubed himself up with the shit, and he slid down.
Thanks, everybody. No, I don't think we have enough. Remember we do. It's been 45 minutes. No, we got.
I say we do one more question and then I have an announcement. No, 2 more questions and I have an announcement.
Okay, got it.
What happens if I were to drink the human elixir called alcohol? Humans seem to like it. It's poison.
It's poison.
For a lack of a better word, it's poison. It is melted food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just melted food and fungus.
End of story, really.
Like,
if you're weird, sure
you'll get like superpowers from it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't eat shit. So
yeah, basically the powers you get if you drink it is you stop feeling pain, and you get enhanced strength. With the side effects of you lose half of your speed, become dizzy, and your intelligence is reduced.
Okay, so if you're going for like a strength build in your human society, definitely go for alcoholism.
Yeah, go for alcoholism if you want to be strong.
Following this right?
Yeah.
All right.
Along with that, there's other types of alcohols that you do get powers from, like an Irish car bomb, which allows you to blow cars up. Bloody Mary, which summons a ghost. Margarita, which is just tasty. It's just tasty. Mike's Hard Lemonade gives you the ability to become fucking hard.
Sorry, hold on. I'm writing down a list of things we've encouraged our viewers to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Drink alcohol. What else is on there?
Masturbate.
Goon, masturbate. Let's see here. I'll post the list to our Instagram.
Blue Moon, which is like basically you get moon powers.
Those being
tequila moon powers, like the tide.
Okay, so you can control water and shit.
Yeah. Tequila Sunrise gives you sun powers.
Let's see here.
Old Fashioned time travels you. Manhattan turns you into Manhattan.
So you gotta carry this bit because I don't know any alcohols at all.
Vodka turns you into a grizzly bear, and is also it makes you the fucking strongest. Tequila will put you in a gray suit and you'll dance in a biker bar because someone stole your bike and was going to use it in a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm going to have to not drink. I can't do that anyway, but...
Yeah. But yeah, if you drink tequila, you'll go to a biker bar because someone stole your red bike. And you have to go on a cross-country road trip and meet all sorts of wacky characters, like Large Marge.
Like Large Marge?
Yeah, like Large Marge.
I gotta use the restroom real quick,
yeah.
So you gotta pause. Or solo cast.
Yeah, we're gonna solo cast.
Leaving the audience in your hands.
Yeah. So we have one more question, actually. And then but before that, while House is gone, I'm gonna drop an announcement. We recently updated our comm systems so that we can now get electronic mail from Earth. So if you're an Earthling and you're listening to us, I apologize for hijacking your car radio, but not really because I think it's kind of cool. I live here now, but basically you can just like. Also, if you're from Earth, you can email us and send us questions about space. Ask what some of the cultures are like. Ask us some stuff about us. Ask us what the planets are like. Maybe if you're going to space, where do you want to go? Come by, say hi, and don't let the dead ghost stab you in the eye. So I guess I've just been sitting here in silence and recording silence because I swear I paused it, but it says it didn't. I did announce the Earth thing, and it looks like we got one last question. Jesus fuck.
What?
Why do humans look like that? God.
You can't ask that.
You can't ask that.
But if you want an answer, it's because they're ugly.
Yeah, it's because basically they started off as a germ in the ocean, and then that germ got hungry, so it started eating other germs, and then those germs got hungry, so they started eating more germs until they got really big and they became fish. And they wanted to go upstairs, but basically the air was too hot and it would have killed them immediately, so they sat there and they just kept eating more germs until they grew hands, and then they could go up there, but they didn't really want to because there was no foods. Then a bunch of little bugs started living there, and they still wanted to go up there, but they had to go back because they had to lay eggs. So then instead they just put water in the eggs and they started laying on land. And then eventually they went from little lizards and they started growing hair and thumbs, and now they're humans.
Alright, so that's a lot to take in. The Earth thing was you're allowed to ask questions about Earth to space?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was that
You can now send us electronic mail, and Earth things can send us electronic mail. And now, and we can talk.
And I realized this was the wrong image.
I don't know why you showed me a picture of the Book of Mormon.
My dad just handed me the Book of Mormon earlier today. I was just like, hold this. And then anytime I try to sit down, he goes, hold on. So I have no clue what that was about. I was trying to show you the time, or not time, a meme, and then I was going to show you the timer, but I just completely blanked there as I was listening to your riveting story.
Yeah, you just showed me the Book of Mormon. Are you trying to convert me?
This is an intervention.
Hello, my name is Elder Price, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book.
Bags?
Hello, my name is Elder Green. It's a book about America a long, long time ago.
This is the third time you've been singing.
It has so many awesome parts. You simply won't believe how much this book will save their life. This book gives you the secret to eternal life. Eternal life. It's super fun. And if you let us do